When you think about off-road legends, the Honda XR nameplate carries a reputation that stretches back decades. It's the bike that taught generations how to ride trails, the machine that carved paths through forests, deserts, and mountains across the globe. And for 2026, Honda has brought the XR250R back with a vengeance, not just as a nostalgic throwback, but as a completely re-engineered dirt weapon built for today's riders. The XR250R has always stood for versatility and durability, and the 2026 model stays true to that DNA while pushing the boundaries of what a 250 class trail bike can do. This is not just an update. It's a modernized machine designed for riders who want the perfect balance between trail-friendly power, lightweight maneuverability, and Honda's unmatched reliability. At the heart of the new XR250R is a brand new 249 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled, single-cylinder, DOHC 4-stroke engine that feels lively, responsive, and smooth across the rev range. This isn't just a rehashed motor from Honda's CRF line, it has been tuned specifically for trail and enduro riding. The focus is on usable torque right off the bottom and a strong mid-range pull, making it incredibly easy to climb steep, rocky trails or power through deep sand without constantly fanning the clutch. Honda fitted it with a revised fuel injection system that delivers crisp throttle response at all altitudes and temperatures, meaning whether you're blasting through a desert at sea level or exploring mountain trails at 10,000 feet, the bike will perform consistently without the hassle of rejetting a carburetor. One of the most impressive things about the 2026 XR250R is how smooth it feels, even when pushed hard. Honda engineers went to work reducing engine vibrations by refining the counterbalancer and improving crankshaft rigidity, giving riders that Honda hallmark of buttery refinement. It makes a long day on the trail far less fatiguing. And when you're hours away from civilization, comfort matters just as much as performance. Power is delivered through a slick-shifting 6-speed gearbox, a welcome improvement over the older 5-speed transmissions of previous XR models. The extra gear gives you more flexibility, low first gear for technical climbs, and a true overdrive top gear that allows the XR250R to cruise comfortably at higher speeds on fire roads or even on short pavement stretches. Add in Honda's light, precise clutch action, and you've got a machine that feels forgiving for beginners but still engaging for seasoned riders. Chassis-wise, Honda absolutely nailed it with the XR250RS frame design. The bike uses a lightweight, semi-double cradle steel frame that prioritizes stability and durability, yet keeps overall weight impressively low. Honda claims a curb weight just under 290 pounds with a full tank of fuel, which is competitive in its class and makes it easy to maneuver through tight single-track or pivot on the spot when you need to. The suspension setup is pure trail rider heaven. Up front, you get a fully adjustable 43mm Showa upside-down fork with 11 inches of travel. Out back, there's a ProLink rear suspension system with an adjustable Showa shock, giving you 11.3 inches of travel. That means this bike can soak up everything from rock gardens to whoops without beating up the rider. The suspension tuning feels plush enough for casual trail exploring, but with enough bottoming resistance to handle faster, aggressive riding when the pace picks up. Braking performance is equally confidence-inspiring. The 2026 XR250R comes with a 260mm front disc with a twin-piston caliper and a 240mm rear disc, providing strong stopping power with great modulation. Honda's decision to include switchable ABS for the front wheel is a brilliant touch. You can leave it on for mixed surfaces or turn it off entirely when you need full control on steep descents or loose terrain. Ergonomically, the bike feels spot on the moment you swing a leg over. The seat is narrow yet comfortable, allowing easy movement front to back. The bar position feels natural for both seated and standing riding, and Honda kept the seat height at a very approachable 34.5 inches, tall enough to give good ground clearance, but not intimidating for shorter riders. The fuel tank holds 2.3 gallons, enough for long trail days, and Honda even added an optional accessory tank for riders tackling truly remote adventures. But what really makes the XR250R shine is the way it strikes a balance between playfulness and dependability. You can push this bike hard, throwing it into corners and over logs, and it responds with predictability. Or you can just enjoy a mellow ride through scenic trails, and it feels calm and controlled. It's the kind of machine that doesn't punish mistakes, which is why it appeals to such a broad range of riders. Honda didn't forget about modern tech either. The 2026 XR250R features a digital LCD display showing speed, gear position, trip meters, and fuel level, small things that make a big difference during all-day rides. LED lighting is now standard front and rear, providing excellent visibility for night rides and improved durability over old-school bulbs. Honda even thought about serviceability. Oil changes are straightforward, and the air filter can be accessed quickly without tools, a small but critical feature when you're riding in dusty conditions and need to clean it out on the trail. In terms of styling, the new XR250R looks aggressive and purposeful, taking clear design cues from the CRF motocross range but with a more adventure-ready feel. The slim bodywork, sharp front fender, and bold graphics give it a modern appearance that stands out without being flashy. When you put all of this together, the engine's tractable power, the plush suspension, the precise handling, and Honda's bulletproof reliability, the 2026 XR250R becomes one of the most versatile off-road bikes in its class. It's a machine that could be a first bike for a new rider, a reliable companion for weekend trail warriors, or even a lightweight dual sport for someone who occasionally needs to connect trails with pavement. The XR name has always meant rugged dependability, and Honda's 2026 XR250R more than lives up to that legacy. This isn't just a bike you ride, it's a bike you trust. It's the one you take deep into the wilderness, knowing it will bring you back home every single time. So, whether you're chasing sunsets in the desert, tackling muddy forest trails, or just rediscovering the joy of simple, pure off-road riding, the 2026 Honda XR250R is ready for the challenge. Honda has managed to bring back a legend, not just for nostalgia's sake, but as a bike that's perfectly suited for today's riders, capable, dependable, and endlessly fun.